Hey Capricorn, welcome to Miss Leo's Tarot. I am Sarah. This is for anyone with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in their chart. This is going to be a no contact reading. Okay, we're going to be diving into your current energy, their current energy, how they are secretly feeling towards you, any kind of blocks and connections from preventing the connection from moving forward. And we will go into likely outcome and the advice. All right, so I have already pre-shuffled and meditated on the cards just to save some time. All right, so let's get into it, Capricorn. All right, so we have Three of Wands. We have the Nine of Cups for your energy. And we also have the Page of Cups. We have gut feeling. And we have I love you. So Capricorn, I feel like you're in like this waiting energy here with the Three of Wands, waiting. I feel like you feel very strongly towards this person. I feel like you even feel like you love this person. There's a lot of, you feel like they are your wish fulfillment. There's a lot of like, love and tenderness in this connection. I feel like you intuitively feel something about this person, like they're your soulmate or something like that. But whatever it is, I feel like you are feeling extremely strongly about this connection with your person. So yeah, this connection matters a lot to you. You have a lot of love and affection for this person. This person still gives you like butterflies in your stomach. There's like crush energy here with the Page. Like I said, the Nine of Cups, this is all about wish fulfillment. And I feel like, with the gut feeling here, you intuitively know there's something special about the connection between you two. All right. So let's get into the current energy between you two. All right. We have the Ten of Pentacles. That's very long-term type of energy. This could be someone you were in a relationship with or had a long-term kind of connection with them. Let's see, King of Swords, and we have the Fool. Okay, so we have bad date, the Fool energy, all right, with the Ten of Pentacles, all right. Okay, so if it wasn't long-term, I feel like you're maybe seeing this person as long-term, but there was something that kind of went wrong on this date. It says a day that didn't go as planned or a connection that just didn't click. Maybe there was something about this meeting or something that didn't go as planned, but we see here with the current energy, there's, a sense of still having this person on the mind a lot. Okay. And I feel like, Capricorn, that's something you perceived. I don't feel like that's actually what happened. I feel like with the King of Swords energy here, your person was seeing things like with the Ten of Pentacles here as long-term. But the King of Swords is very, they wear like a mask, if you will. They feel deeply, okay, but they don't show that on the outside. And I feel like maybe you perceived out when you were with this person that they weren't really into you, that, they didn't really let you know where you stood with them. They didn't, express what they were feeling or thinking. They just kind of were very hard to read is what I'm getting, and with the Fool energy, I feel like this was very new connection. It was, beginning stages of something here. Yeah, and I feel like, the current energy, I feel like this person is thinking a lot about you, to be honest with you. All right, so I kind of feel like even though, things maybe seemingly didn't go very well, that's not true, because you're definitely on this person's mind, and you wouldn't be on their mind if they didn't feel something, or if they didn't feel any spark or any kind of connection, okay? Also, Capricorn, kind of another feeling I'm getting is that this person could feel that you feel they were, a bad date or something like that, or they could just been disappointed by past connections. And so, still very guarded when it comes to that, because the Fool also is very, childlike energy. It's very non-committal. So maybe this person could have their guard up about you, even though they see here with the Ten of Pentacles some sort of long-term stability with you. But since, they're just kind of insecure about how things maybe have played out in the past in their own life, and maybe assuming that you feel the same kind of thing. So take it however it resonates for you, but just know that you are heavily on this person's mind. They are thinking about you, like I said. Okay, so let's go into the hidden feelings. What are they truly feeling but not telling you? All right. So we have the Five of Swords energy. Let's move all these cards over here. We have the Five of Swords, hidden feelings. We have the Queen of Wands. We have Temperance. Okay, we have unbalanced. All right, that's being reiterated with the Temperance energy. And the guilty oracle message. All right, so I feel like the hidden feelings, what are they truly feeling but not showing? I feel like some sort of drama went down between you two, maybe some sort of fight or argument here with the Five of Swords. Also in my own personal life, the Five of Swords also, points to somebody that has a lot of pride and ego issues, that always has to be right. They have to feel like they're the winner, that kind of dynamic. No matter what happens, they have to feel like they're winning. For example, ghosting or not reaching out first because they don't want to appear weak, or like they've lost kind of thing. It's that type of energy that I feel that's, truly like underneath the surface here. But what they truly feel deep down for you is we have the Queen of Wands. So, they see you as someone very attractive, very magnetic, very handsome or sexy, depending on your gender. And they want to restore the balance here, because we had the Oracle message. It's kind of mirroring this in a way. That, they know that things are very unbalanced. They feel like maybe they screwed up somehow. They know that they are in the wrong here with the Five of Swords and the guilty as charged. They did something to hurt you and they realize that. Perhaps that's why they feel that things went south with you guys here with the bad date. Maybe they did do something that was ignorant or whatever. But whatever the case is, they know that they messed up and they want to make things right with you here. They want to restore balance and harmony in the connection. But I feel like I said, with the Five of Swords, there's a sense of pride and ego issues kind of getting in the way with them. They don't want to appear weak or like they're losing. All right, so what is the blocks and obstacles in this connection? We have the Ten of Wands. All right, that's a lot of burdensome energy. Someone feeling like this has been very much emotionally draining. We have the High Priestess energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like the block here with the High Priestess energy is the fact that there's no communication here. This person is withholding, letting you know how they feel, just silence here. But I feel like they're emotionally burdened here. We have the sexual healing card. So I feel like this person is definitely trying to keep things on a physical level here, a physical connection. But I feel like they're burdened by the fact that, even though they're trying to keep things surface level, they do feel much deeper than you realize here, and that's burdening them here with the Ten of Wands. They are burdened by this. I don't feel like they really want to, or weren't ready to connect with someone beyond a physical connection. Okay. And I feel like they have to take a step back and, recharge here and kind of like focus on what it is they want. But I feel like they see you as, with the Nine of Pentacles energy, another block is the fact that they don't know where they stand with you. They don't know what you're thinking, what you're feeling. They don't know if, how you'll receive. If they were to communicate with you, they don't know like how that would go. So they kind of like hold back for now and just kind of like wait and see type of energy. But I'm just getting very strong player vibes here with the Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, King of Wands. All right. This could have been some sort of hookup or friends with benefit situation in the beginning. And I feel like it's kind of like trying to point towards that, trying to keep things surface level, but really secretly feeling much more underneath the surface, if that makes sense. All right, so that is what the block is. They're just kind of retreating and staying silent while they kind of like recuperate and figure things out, if that makes sense. All right, so what do they really desire from this connection with you? What do they really want? They don't like the silence. They don't like the fact that you guys are in no communication. They want communication. They want to talk to you. All right. Yeah, we had the Five of Swords again. They know, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, slow moving energy. Okay, we have a door is open, oracle message with My Fair Lady. All right, so this person absolutely sees you as somebody that they are really interested in. They really feel some type of way about. They want to restore communication with you. They are going to be taking things very slowly here because the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving energy. But ultimately they want communication, but they also want to reopen that door with you. They want to open that chapter again. Also, there's a sense of karma being played out here with this person. Like, you know, they feel guilty that they wronged you. Perhaps, you know, they're, like I said, they're getting their karma and now they're reevaluating everything between what happened between you and them. And, you know, like they've gotten a lot of clarity and wanting to kind of restore the connection. So that's also another energy that I'm picking up. But either way, they want communication and they want to reopen that door with you. All right. So what is their likely next action? Three of Swords, Four of Cups, Queen of Cups, likely next action. Their likely next move, at least for the immediate future here, okay, for right now, with the Three of Swords, Four of Cups, they're just going to sit in their own misery for, you know, they're feeling a lot of pain here with the Three of Swords, a lot of heartbreak. We have drinks of pain. So maybe this person drinks or does things to numb the pain, dull the pain. So, you know, on the surface, they seem unbothered. They act like they don't care, you know, but obviously that's not the case here with the Queen of Cups. They do feel very deeply, but I feel like, yes, communication is coming. It's just not going to happen in the immediate future. It's something that they will, like I said, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, it's something that they're going to do slowly. This is something that's going to take time for them to work up some sort of courage or energy to come towards you. It's not going to happen like tomorrow or next week. So this is something that's going to take time to happen. And it's because they're still sitting in this Three of Swords energy. They're just not ready to talk. They're not ready to open up. You know, they're not open to any kind of opportunity right this second for any kind of connection, because I feel like they're still doing a lot of processing of what happened between you two. They're just not ready emotionally for whatever reason. I'm not sure what happened, but it's some sort of painful situation. All right, so let's get some advice for you. What is the advice for you? We have the Emperor energy, Queen of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have drama and ancestors. All right, I want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. So basically what I'm feeling is the universe is telling you that you should work on your own abundance and your own interests, your own passions in life, your own financial abundance. You know, that you need to have these firm boundaries. The emperor always has like firm boundaries. They're, you know, the emperor is very strong, somebody that, you know, sticks with what they believe regardless. But I feel like what's coming here with the Wheel of Fortune and the drama card is I feel like things will, align behind the scenes here with the ancestors. I feel like these are your ancestors, guardians, angels, kind of, helping align things behind the scenes to improve this situation, if that makes sense. All right, I want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. What's going to be improving here for Capricorn? Give me one more, please. I feel like there's going to be more emotional maturity coming out here with the Queen of Cups. There's going to be more emotions freely exchanged. I feel like with the Eight of Wands, things are going to start picking up again. Communication's going to be coming in. There's going to be movement here. I feel like any kind of drama here is going to be kind of cleared out. I want to clarify that card real quick. Clarifying the drama energy. Clarifying the drama energy, please. I just saw the World card. Clarifying the drama energy, please. Yes, oh my God, that couldn't have been a more perfect card that popped out. Death. So that's what's going to happen. That's what's aligning for you behind the scenes, Capricorn. This whole dramatic situation, all this BS, maybe, for some of you, it could be like a third party situation or whatever with the Three of Swords, the breakup, all the toxic cycles going on is coming to an end. Yeah, something much more aligned here at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Pentacles is going to be something more committed, something more stable coming into your life is aligning right now for you behind the scenes. And I feel like it's going to take time. It's something that's not going to happen today or tomorrow. But I feel like the universe is saying to have patience in the meantime, work on yourself, work on your own interests and passions, and things will happen in divine timing. All right, Capricorn, that is the message I have for you. Hopefully it resonated. If you like the video, feel free to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.